Good, happy Saturday, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this edition of New England Patriots Game Preview with Riley King. Let's get started. Tonight, the Patriots are playing a big game. First in AFC East champion game. And they're going to be playing Tennessee Titans at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The game time is at 8:15 p.m. You can watch the game on CBS. Titans versus Patriots preview, AFC Wild Card Weekend. Let's take a listen to that video in that report.
This is cellulose acetate, a plant-based material that's not only extremely durable, but also quite flexible, making it ideal for Warby Parker glasses, which, by the way, start at $95, including prescription lenses. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com. Oh yeah, about those prescription lenses. Warby Parker glasses come standard with custom-cut polycarbonate lenses that have been treated with scratch-resistant and anti-reflective coatings. Nice. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
The Titans open up the playoffs on the road in New England as the better team in many people's minds. The Patriots hosting a wild card game for the first time since 2009. It's playoff time, so we have twice as many predictions for you as normal. But first, let's see how these teams line up next to one another on paper. Maybe it'll help you come up with a prediction of your own. The Titans' offense became one of the most balanced in the league after Ryan Tannehill took over.
Moving to his left, now he throws back to the end zone. Touchdown, there is a flag.
Tannehill hasn't just played well since replacing Marcus Mariota, he's been elite. Best passer rating in the league, highest yards per attempt in the league, his yards per completion, the highest in the league. Obviously, there's been a lot of players in Tennessee's offense who have benefited from Tannehill's play, but none greater perhaps than A.J. Brown.
Pocket, and finds Brown. Slips out of the tackle, and he's racing down the sideline for a touchdown.
Brown put up a 1,000-yard season as a rookie, really coming on strong in his last 6 games, where he's averaged 4.2 receptions and 100.8 yards a game while scoring 6 times. Him being the top Titans receiver means he will draw New England's top corner, who played so good most of the regular season, he was getting talked about as Defensive Player of the Year.
Gilmore picks it off, and what a catch that was!
Stephon Gilmore's numbers on the year are a pretty close reflection of New England's pass defense as a whole, which ranks first in all sorts of categories, from passer rating allowed, passing yards per game allowed, TD passes allowed. They also finished first in points per game allowed, total yards per game allowed, and they were second in takeaways. And their pass rush, it wasn't too shabby either.
4 options for Allen, he's in trouble, and John Simon and Lawrence Guy will bring him down.
The Patriots tied for 7th most sacks this season, while finishing 8th best at pressuring QBs. And protecting their QB has definitely been a problem for the Titans' O-line.
Rolls to his right, and then he is taken down by A.J. Klein.
Only 2 other teams have given up more sacks than Tennessee, so there's one of the biggest statistical mismatches you'll find between these 2 clubs. On paper, it would appear New England has all the proper tools to slow Tannehill down until you bring up the performance from last week.
Fitzpatrick throwing over the middle, touchdown! Mike Gesicki!
Almost everything New England had done well all season long on defense was nowhere to be found in that loss to the Dolphins. Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing for 320 yards on a 99.6 passer rating. New England didn't pick him off or come up with a single turnover while letting the Dolphins drive down the field to win the game, the loss costing the Pats a week off. And not only did the Patriots defense not come through, Gilmore was part of it, as Devontae Parker caught 8 passes for 137 yards against him in the Pats secondary. And none of this addresses how the Pats will handle the league's rushing champion.
The title, and he's going to break it off. big one. He's going to get the title by a mile as Henry takes it all the way for the touchdown.
We said earlier that Tannehill gave the offense balance, and that's because Derrick Henry has been at the heart of their O from the start. Henry's latest 100-yard game was his 6th of the season, and each time he's hit the century mark on the ground, the Titans have won. And as good as New England's defense has been, it's not because they've been great against ball carriers, but they're in that respectable range at 4.2 yards per carry allowed. And speaking of running games, it might be the focal point when the Patriots have the ball, being we've seen Sony Michel and Rex Burkhead heating up a little down the stretch.
Michel, the 10, the 5, looking for the end zone, and he gets there.
The Patriots have rushed for 130-plus yards in 4 of their last 5 games. By comparison, they did that only once all year over the first 12 weeks of the season. The Titans, though, have been pretty tough against the run, giving up 4 yards a carry, 7th best in the league. By comparison, their pass defense has been a little easier to move the ball on. They've given up over 250 yards a game through the air, which ranks 24th. Their passer rating allowed just over 90, which is basically a middle-of-the-pack type figure, and they're tied for 17th most TD passes allowed on the season. But they're a little stronger when it comes to sacks and takeaways, which have played a role in them holding teams to under 21 points a game, which was 12th best.
Even without the starters, but the ball is intercepted.
However, when teams do get inside the red zone against Tennessee, they tend to score. Only one other team has allowed a higher red zone touchdown percentage than the Titans. Normally, that would spell all kinds of trouble for them since they face Tom Brady and company. But this season has been anything but normal for TB12 and his mates, who are ranked just 26th in red zone offense.
Brady. Incomplete. Mohamed Sanu, the closest to it.
Brady and the Pats' offensive inefficiencies can be found in all sorts of stats. 15th in total yards per game, 17th on third down. Brady's passer rating just 88.4, his lowest since 2013. Julian Edelman finished with over 1,000 yards on the year, but he's been the only consistent wide receiver in the offense. No wonder then the target Brady has looked to second most is a running back.
And they swing it to White. White takes a block, still going, stays on his feet, and White will score!
James White finished second on the team in targets, receptions, and receiving yards. The good news for New England, the Titans have not handled backs as receivers very well this year, giving up the 4th most receptions and 10th most receiving yards to running backs, so there's another key to keep your eyes on. So Mike Vrabel leads Tennessee into his old stomping grounds. He was there, a key piece to the early years of what turned out to be at least a 2-decade-old dynasty. Now he, along with several other former Pats, are looking to try and end it. You have plenty of stats to come up with a prediction of your own. Now let's see how yours compares to our set.
Snap it 7 straight completions now for Tannehill. And it's a bootleg run for Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill will take it all the way. Airborne for the touchdown. You want toughness? You got it.
Okay, and there you go on that video. It's gonna be a good game. And now let's take a look at your players to watch slideshow. And here's a look at the players to watch slideshow for all of you. First player, as always, Tom Brady. We're taking a look at Patriots players first in the slideshow. Devin is the next player. Now some Titans players. And that is a look at players to watch slideshow. And now let's take a look at the injury report for Patriots and the Titans. Patriots. No players are listed. The Titans. And there you go. And now let's take a look at your expert game day predictions for today's game. Mike from ESPN, his pick, Patriots 20, Titans 17. Teron Davenport from ESPN, pick, Titans 24, Patriots 20. Greg from NFL.com, pick, Patriots 30, Patriots 27, Titans 30. Pete from CBS Sports, pick, Patriots 27, Titans 19. Mike from Pro Football Talk, pick, Patriots 23, Titans 20. Michael David Smith from Pro Football Talk, his pick, Patriots 17, Titans 16. Andy Hart from WEEI, his pick, Patriots 20, Titans 17. Paul from Patriots.com, his pick is Patriots 24, Titans 23. Mike from Patriots.com, his pick is 24, Titans 23. Eric from Patriots.com, his pick Titans 24, Patriots 20. And Megan O'Brien, Patriots.com, pick is Titans 27 and Patriots 20. Now let's take a look at what my pick is for the game tonight. And my pick is, here is my game prediction pick. I'm gonna say Patriots 28 and Titans 17. That is my prediction for the big game tonight. And what are your game predictions? Comment below and let me know what you are predicting the score will be at the end of the game. Comment below and let me know. And that is it for my New England Patriots game preview with Riley King. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful evening, everyone. And let's go Patriots. Again, Patriots play at 8:15 p.m. tonight. Let's go Patriots. Hopefully they win tonight. Goodbye, everyone.